is actually for both of you. Have you guys ever been offered a role and turned it down, and it turned out to be something really famous?
No. No.
Question for Scout. The first part of this is, when you were going for that part, is it true that you told Rob not to make you smart for the character of Laurie Strode?
Did I tell Rob to do that?
Yeah, I thought I heard something about that, like when you had the character that you didn't want to be the Laurie Strode from the original. Like,
No, I just didn't want her to be as goody two-shoes. I mean, I think Jamie Lee Curtis, I mean, from what I've heard, on set was kind of like a wild child, but I didn't want to play her the same way. I wanted something to be different, and I wanted it to be updated. It's 2007. I think it's a totally different take on it, but no, never told Rob. I didn't want her to be smart.
and this movie actually does a really good transition, a theatrical version of it, because it perfectly sets up Halloween Resurrection, where she ends up in the mental institution like that, and in the beginning of the film, she's seen holding that doll, which you call Buddy.
Which somebody stole that, by the way. Somebody stole Buddy on the set. Rob, I don't have it. We both freaked out about it. I'm gonna say one thing about Halloween 3. I do not want them to make Laurie Strode the killer. I think that would completely ruin it. Michael Myers always needs to be the killer. Whether that means it needs to come to an end if they can't figure out a way, or if they come up with a good script. But I just think it would ruin the franchise if Laurie Strode became the killer. That's my take on it.
I have a question for Meg. So I was wondering what it was like to work with Sam Peckinpah on the Oscar weekend.
Yeah, that's right.
It was really an honor to work with Sam. I quite adored him. He's an extraordinary fellow. People, a lot of people have said, I didn't know about Sam's legacy. I knew about his films, but I didn't know a whole lot about a lot of what people ask me about, his renegadeness, his maverick self, his wild self. I will say that when I went to meet Mr. Peckinpah, my son's father happened to have been in Ride the High Country, and which was the film that Peckinpah made. It was like the first Western that he made, incorporating the men, the buddy system. There's that. Has anybody seen Ride the High Country? So it's a great film. It's with Joel McCrea, Randall Scott, and an actress Mariette Hartley and Ron Starr. And it's about once again, it's his thing with women, Sam's take on women and men and the West. And but Sam, he knows what he wants. He also lets you go a lot. I mean, he lets you deliver the goods. And there were times where it was rather stressful. There was a huge cast. And Sam did do some things that I suppose go along with his resume of, let's go ahead and break the windows because we're releasing the home and just trash it a little bit. But I really felt very honored to work with him. He was an extraordinary man, and he changed film, He changed the way that men and women are seen on screen. Some people have said to me, Sam was just, a misogynist, and he wasn't really at all. But the relationships, what he did for me, and also as a man and as a filmmaker, I like men, I like boys, and I'm a girl. And Sam, in his films, showed me, from the time I was a kid, showed me men and women relating in a way that was dangerous, that was protective. His films showed me what male camaraderie was really about. And he showed me that men can be afraid of women. So I consider it a great gift to have worked with him and met him and to be on a set with him. I had a great time. Thanks.
I think every man is afraid of women in this room. You, or at least you should be.
Yes, we know better. My question is, Miss Scout, in Halloween 1, this is the last, I'll say, third of the movie, you're being chased by Michael Myers, and he literally, physically took that house apart piece by piece. So that, my question is that the same house they used at the beginning, filmed in sequence, or was it a different house?
Yeah. It was the same house that we filmed. If I remember correctly, we did all the basement stuff first, and then we did all the exterior stuff last. But it was the same house. They had to tweak it up a bit after filming. But it was really, really easy. We had amazing people doing that.